Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on Nyxus Gaming. When last we left off, we finished up in Forlorn Hope and Camp Golf. And now we are here just out Bitter Springs, just outside of it, inside the recreational area. Now, there are a couple of small things that you might want to grab here. There's a couple of star bottle caps in the office here. And then there is a Tumblers Today magazine. Looks like there are some enemies here that I was not ready for, but they're dead. So the star bottle caps are here. Now if you already have the 50 bottle caps that you need, they just turn into regular bottle caps. But there's the second one right next to it. The Tumblers Today magazine is somewhere in here, somewhere. Is it over here in these books? Looks like it is not, but there is a La Fantoma here. So you might want to grab that. There is the Tumblers Today. So let's go ahead and read that. I'm pretty sure that's a permanent increase to our lockpick. So you definitely want to take that. And there we go. Now let's head on into Bitter Springs. Should be just up this hill here. Now I do have Boone with me, but I think I'm gonna save his companion quest till the end. It'll be a nice little finale to our run-in with the NCR. We will go ahead and discover this place here. It's kind of an unimportant place. I don't want to get too close to it though, because that might trigger Boone's companion thing. It is Coyote Tail Ridge. We'll be going there for Boone later on. That is the place that he wants to check out later. But for now, we're just going to head into Bitter Springs proper here. Now, we've heard a lot about Bitter Springs. We've heard a lot. This was where the Great Khans used to live until the NCR decided to attack.
Christ. They put the graveyard here.
They did put the graveyard here, Boone. You doing okay?
Sounds like it's gonna be an all-out war with the Legion soon. Maybe I should have re-enlisted after all.
Alright, he just has a little comment here about the graveyard. I don't know if he would like us digging up these graves in front of him. Kind of curious what he does. Anything? Anything at all, Boone? What if I take from him? He does not care if we rob the graves of everyone that died at Bitter Springs. But anyways, the NCR attacked here when the Great Khans lived here. There was a miscommunication. A lot of innocent civilians, women and children were shot dead by the NCR.
This is the place. We got sent from Camp Golf looking for some Khans who've been making trouble with one of our settlements. I guess one of the settlers was connected because we sent everything we had. We figured this was a gang hideout, but they'd led us to their home. There's a ridge called Coyote Tail on the south side. That's where we set up.
And that's him saying he probably wants to go to Coyote Tail Ridge, but as I said, we're gonna save that for later. We want to find who is in charge here. I can't remember who exactly it is, but we'll take a look around.
Looked at me and I just about surrendered.
Is it that guy there? Whoever this is. There are a lot of refugees around. A lot of NCR troopers. They've kind of taken over here. That's another NCR trooper. There's some refugees over there. You even have the old Great Khan tents here. Death before surrender. They never took down the tents. So it appears that the person in charge isn't over here. I didn't think they were up in the tent up there, but I guess they are. We'll go ahead and head up there. There are a few quests we can do here. I don't think any of them are particularly long, but we will get them done nonetheless. So go ahead and head up here. You got the doctor there, who isn't in charge, but I guess we can talk to him.
Wow. Hey, it's you. What are you doing in Bitter Springs?
Well, it's just like the normal stuff. Alright, well, we'll skip him for now. We'll definitely come back to him, though. Because he does have a quest we need to do. These look like the main NCR tents up here. So, who's this? Captain Gillis? Giles? Gills? Something like that. I believe this captain here is in charge, though.
Never expected someone as famous as you to turn up here. What can I do for you?
What is this place?
This is the Bitter Springs Refugee Camp. We've been maintaining it for a few years now, ever since Caesar's Legion started seriously pushing west. Most of the people here were displaced by the Legion's advance. At first, there weren't many, but lately it's been more than we can handle.
Why are there so many Great Khan tags around the camp?
This whole area used to be a Great Khan encampment before they relocated to Red Rock Canyon. We just haven't had the manpower to clean it all up yet.
Well, why is the flag upside down?
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen.
What can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
Well, where would you get new troops from?
I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, the Karen, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improved, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR.
What kind of supplies?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
Alright, how can I help with medical supplies?
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
And what's this about someone killing refugees?
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him. Okay, but make it quick. I'm very busy here.
Alright, well,
Good luck.
she just gave us a list of stuff to do. The first thing we're gonna do is talk to the doctor again, who is right here. He'll actually have stuff for us to do this time, hopefully.
Yeah? What is it?
Captain Gills said to talk to you about medical aid for the camp.
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
Well, medical techs, aren't you a doctor?
I'm an army field medic. I can treat bullet wounds, shrapnel, trench foot, no problem. But this, the kids and the psychological trauma and all the rest, is out of my league.
Any idea where I might find these books?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
Well, I'll keep my eyes open for the books.
Thank you. Any help you can give would be a godsend.
And also, I have 3 doctor's bags for you. I hope they help.
Thank you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while. Stay safe out there.
So I'm kind of curious if I can treat these guys on my own. Oh, he's just getting up. They're just all standing up. I guess they
I'm scared.
You're scared, okay.
Lieutenant Markland always looks like he's afraid the kids are gonna bite him.
Okay, well, I guess we can't treat these guys like we did at the Boomers or Camp Forlorn Hope. But we can get these medical supplies, or these books. They're gonna be... So there's 2 options you can do here. If you have Arcade Ganon with you, Ganon's gonna teach him the stuff he needs to know anyway. But I don't feel like going to get Ganon, so I'm just gonna go find the books, which are here in the Crimson Caravan Company. Person you want to talk to is right over here, not Ringo, it's the other guy. Pretty much the only merchant you actually find here. He sells the books. Blake.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
Alright, so I'm guessing they're gonna be under miscellaneous. Stress in the Modern Refugee, a primer, that is one of them. Tiny, Tiny Babies, all you need to know about pediatric medicine. I believe that is the only other one you need. While I'm here, I'm going to take some of these caps off his hands. Man, that's, Annabelle sells for a lot. I can't do that, but, there's these. Can't have the Liberator or Pew Pew. You can have the Recompense of the Fallen, I guess. No, you know what? I'll keep that. But, oh, the Time Bombs sell for a lot, too. Give him our Authority Glasses. We don't need them anymore. We're gonna keep the Centaurian Armor, because I like having disguises on me whenever I can. Buff out. What are the ones we don't need here? We don't need the speech magazines anymore. The Mentats. We don't need the science magazines. So let's go ahead and sell those. Get rid of the Psycho. We'll get rid of one Rad-X. Keep us at 10. The Rebound, Steady. We need more stim packs, actually. If we can buy some stim packs from him, that would be great. He has a whole 2 stim packs. Wow. You're a big help, pal. I'll give you a super stim pack. 2 of them. No, just 1 of them. And I don't need the medical magazines anymore. So, can I do like 5 of those? I can do all of those. Alright. And then, yeah, I have some ammo here. I can sell 2 Magnum rounds to him. Alright, we'll accept that. So we have the books we need for it. Let's travel back to Bitter Springs here. It is nighttime now. Hopefully he is still in his tent. It's going to put us way back at the edge of Bitter Springs here. I do kind of like this place, like the history behind it. It has a bad history, but they kept all the great contents here for some reason. Maybe as a reminder, I don't know. But it's kind of an interesting mix of Great Khan and NCR here. Is he still in the tent? He is. This man does not sleep, apparently.
Those medical supplies have already been a phenomenal help. Thank you.
Alright, here's the books you wanted.
Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful. Thank you. I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Your bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
Don't sweat it. I was glad to help.
Well, still, thanks again.
Let's
I really appreciate it.
Let's actually see if he's selling any stim packs. 5 of them. We'll take all 5. Give him some NCR money. He doesn't have a whole lot of caps on him. Yeah, he can't even take that. We might just go with the loss here. I don't know. No, we have some super stim packs we can make him buy. And just end off with the ammo here. I can do, what, like 19 of these? Yeah, 19. Give me just a second, please, guys.
Stay safe.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, I am coming down with a little bit of a cold, so if my voice sounds a little different, or I start to get all nasally, then I might pause the video, blow my nose a bit, and get back to it. I just really wanted to finish up Bitter Springs here. That way I'd be done with all the NCR stuff, and I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Because other than this, all we really have is Boone's companion quest, and that's the NCR stuff done.
You're back. Any progress on saving our skins?
I had some
Sure,
questions.
just make them quick.
There's supposed to be like one other quest, I thought. But I guess not. No, it is. It's find supplies for the camp, yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that. It's gonna mark 3 different locations here on our map. They're just different caves that we can go into and get supplies. They're caves that used to be used by the Great Khans. when they lived here. So of course they left their own supplies here. And while we're going through here, one of these caves also has the sniper. So I'm actually gonna leave Boone here, because if he sees the sniper, he's gonna shoot him on sight, and I don't really want that. Other than that, I think that sniper is the only... Never mind, it's not the only sniper here. Or the only hostile here, my bad. There are a bunch of ants here in the first cave. Whereas it looks like the supply cache is over here. We got a bunch of food. And there's the supply cache. It is a little radioactive. But I don't think the other caves are as radioactive as this one, so you won't have to worry about that. It's nice not having to use my radiation suit anymore, as it barely had any armor and defense to it. Now I have the power armor, which has its own radiation resistance, so that's really nice. Alright, coming up here, I believe this is the next cave we need to go to. We'll see what's inside here. I don't see any hostiles yet. Here we go. Some Night Stalkers, it looks like. Night Stalkers are nice because they're easy to kill and they give a decent amount of experience too. Alright. This looks like a an exit there. Is that where we just came from? I'm confused. We'll head over this way. Oh yeah, this is the cave. This is the part we didn't go into. I just got myself turned around there. Alright. So this one does have an easy lock gate. If you don't have easy lock picking at this point, then what the hell are you doing? Of course, there's other supplies and stuff you can grab in here. A few ammunition boxes that I'm not interested on what's inside. I just want to open them. You grab the cache there. Get a few things in there. Got some frag grenades. And I think that just about does it for this cave here. You got the Great Khan art on the back. I really like that skull, honestly. I feel like it's the best kind of imagery in the game. But yeah, heading on out, we'll go on to the next cave. Who I think, sorry, I can't speak. This next cave, I believe, has our sniper that we're looking for. If I can figure out how to get over to it. That's kind of a dead end there. Do I go around this way? Can I get up here? Can I cheat a little? Oh, that's a little too tall to cheat. Dude, I'm gonna end up falling down here and breaking my legs. I'm calling it right now, dude. Get a nice view of the strip from over here with the Lucky 38 all lit up. That's nice. Is this? No, that's not the cave. Looks like it's further this way. I am still going towards it, right? Yeah, I am. I believe this is the one with our sniper. I hope it is. Otherwise, I have to go look for another cave. It looks like it's just on the other side here. Maybe. It's like up this rocky mountain face. That I don't think it'll let me get all the way up. Oh, I'm almost there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, into the third cave we go. And right away, we see a person over there. That is the sniper we're looking for.
Who are you? How did you find this place?
He has green eyes. He's kind of creepy. Are you the one who's been raiding the refugee camp?
Refugee camp? Is that what they're calling it? Good old NCR. You can whitewash anything. Let me tell you something. That refugee camp, it's built on the blood and tears of my people. Nobody likes to talk about it, but I remember.
People at the camp aren't responsible for your family's death. They're refugees.
I know that, but what else can I do?
The Khans settled in Red Rock Canyon years ago. It's time to let go of your hate and join them. Or you can tell him to go attack Camp McCarran, in which he will definitely die. But I'm just going to tell him to go to Red Rock Canyon.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe 3 years is vengeance enough. Thank you for helping me see that. Here, this will unlock the supply caches we left in caves around these mountains. You might get some use out of them.
So he does give you the key to get into all the supply caches, but we clearly don't need it. We've already gotten into all 3 of them. Get a nice amount of chems in here. I do not see the actual cache though. Oh, it's right up here. There we go. That should have been the last one. Yep. Bring the supplies back to Captain Gill's. I don't know what else is in this cave here, but it does look like a decent size one. There are some bear traps. I think Eddie just triggered one, even though he kind of floats above them. Hello there. These aren't active. I would have totally just blown them up if they were. Yeah, this guy has this cave booby-trapped, apparently. You either have to come head-on and kill him, or go around the trap hallway he has set up. He has a good bit of ammo stored around, an empty footlocker, and a little bedspread and everything, but that's about it for that. Go ahead and head back to Bitter Springs. Actually, no, let's go ahead and check on the reinforcements that they wanted from the other camps. So, each of these, I think if you have high enough speech, you can convince them to give you the reinforcements that they need here. But if you don't have the speech, you have to do the main quest in these areas. So in order to get the Camp McCarran reinforcements, you need to do the quest with the monorail bomb. In order to get the Camp Forlorn Hope reinforcements, you have to do the quest with the Restoring Hope, where you attack Nelson, that we just did. And in order to get the Camp Golf reinforcements, you have to do the quest with the Misfits, that squad of NCR guys that we trained up. So it works out having to do Bitter Springs last. That way, you know, everything is already done and you can just walk in and get the reinforcements you need. I think it's going to have us talk to the main person in charge here, who is inside. But I'm just following this quest marker here. Looks like it goes to these doors. Like the farthest doors here, make it feel like a walk. And right in here, we have Colonel Shu.
Yes, what is it?
Captain Gills at Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
Well, you have been a great help here, and with the saboteur dealt with. Yes, I think we can spare a few men. Consider it done.
So that's Camp McCarran done, quick and easy. Let's head to Forlorn Hope next. Or, yeah, Forlorn Hope. And I believe we'll be talking to Major Palatley again. Looks like he's just now waking up from his bed over here.
Back already? What do you need?
Captain Gills needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
I'll be honest. The Legion has me worried here, but I think I can spare some soldiers. Consider your request granted. Watch yourself up.
Finally, let's head back to Camp Golf. Camp Golf definitely seems like the least important of all these bases, if I'm being honest. I'm not sure who we're talking to here, though. If we're talking to Hanlon or to the guy in charge of the Misfits. One of the two. Looks like we're going in this tent here, so probably the guy in charge of the Misfits. But yeah, I mean, there's one major quest. You come here for the Return to Cinder for Forlorn Hope, and that's about it. It just doesn't seem as important.
Have you seen those elite rangers they sent us from California? God damn, those boys are gonna kick some ass.
Yeah, Captain Gills needs reinforcements.
After what you did getting my misfits whipped into shape, yeah, I could spare a couple boys for Bitter Springs. I'll issue the dispatch orders. Yeah, whatever.
Alright, and that is the last objective for that quest. Let's go ahead and head on back. We'll pick Boone up while we're at it, since I kind of just left him standing there. And then I think next episode, we're going to do his quest. And that's going to be pretty much it for all the NCR stuff in the game, except for the final quest stuff, but we aren't working with the NCR, so we don't really have to worry about that. All we gotta worry about is pissing him off after this. So, let's see. We'll go ahead and grab Boone first. There he is, standing up there right next to the cave where we left him. Boone, you're too dangerous to have around a Great Khan or a Legion guy. You would shoot him on sight. That's why you got put in timeout, buddy.
What is it?
I don't know why I'm talking to him, but, let's get going.
I got your back.
Did you guys see that Eddie jump there? I jumped right over him, like a badass. Alright, come in here, talk to, Giles,
Hello.
Gillis, however you say it.
You're back. Any progress on saving our skins?
So, these supplies are irradiated, but if we filter them with Rad-X, they'll be safe.
We do have some spare Rad-X in the supply tent. That might work. Thank you.
I've dealt with the attacks on the camp. They won't be a problem anymore.
You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports.
It was a Great Khan raider. He had a base camp in a cave up in the mountains.
Really? Well, this canyon used to be a Great Khan stronghold. I suppose that explains why he was able to evade us so easily.
Any idea why a Great Khan would be so far from Red Rock Canyon?
About 3 years ago, NCR's first recon launched an attack on the Khan encampment here. There was a communication mix-up that resulted in some non-combatants being killed. I guess he was still bitter about it. It was a tragic mistake, but we've done all we can to make amends.
Like what? It looks to me like the NCR ran the Khans out of Bitter Springs altogether now.
We provided medical aid to the wounded, all the wounded, and permitted the Khans to resettle at Red Rock Canyon.
Well, whatever. It's taken care of now. I convinced him to leave Bitter Springs alone.
I don't know how you did it, but thank you.
Alright, well, I found these supply caches in some caves. Maybe they'll help.
Where did you get this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Thank you. This will be a tremendous help.
What else can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief.
Alright.
Okay,
Are things better at the camp now?
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. I can't offer much of a reward, but know that the NCR is very grateful.
I don't need any reward. Just keep these people fed and healthy.
That's very generous of you. I appreciate it.
Alright, and that's gonna settle it for this episode. Like I said, next time we're gonna work on Boone's companion quest. But that'll be next time. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.